Hi, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mayor Billy Knight. It's time for our River City Chat. You know, I'm getting a kick out of doing this because I enjoy, informing you guys about what's going on, because that's what we've always said we were going to do. Again, trying to be transparent and letting you know in advance what we're doing. You know, we came into office knowing that we had a water meter problem. Back in 2013, when over 5,000 water meters were installed, electronic water meter was installed, I am being told that within a year's time, the majority of them were not working. And because they were not working, we've had to start estimating your water bill. And my goal was to correct that. And the reason it needs to be corrected is because, you recall on our last podcast, I said to you that we have been losing over $300,000 a year because we have not been collecting the correct bills, correct money for our bill, for the water bill. We have not been collecting the correct amount of money for the water that's being used. On top of the fact that a lot of water, I hate to say it, people are being stolen. We got a lot of people out there that's stealing water one way or the other. Well, now we got a system that we're putting in the ground that right now almost 5,000 meters have already been installed within our city. Now, your water bill is still being estimated because we haven't gone live. We haven't hooked that up to the system yet. And the plan is to have this live starting December. So now we're in October. And the system is in place, and we're monitoring that system now. We know right now how much water is running through the system. We know right now how much water each one of you are using. So what I'm coming to tell you now, and I want you to listen very carefully. We are finding that there are a lot of businesses and homes that are having leaks around your house somewhere. We can monitor that. We can see that on our screen, on our computer screen. This system gives us a lot of data that we can evaluate. And we are finding a lot of homes and businesses that there is a leak somewhere on your property. Now remember, I said on your property. It's not on the city side. The city side is the easement where the water meter is installed. From that point to the street is on us. It's not leaking there now. It's leaking toward your house. The leak is somewhere coming from your house. So what we're going to do is that we have identified these houses and we've identified the businesses, and we're going to send you a certified letter letting you know that you have a leak in your house or you're using more water than you should be using. And that will give you an opportunity to find where that leak is. You have to hire a plumber that will come in and assess your property to find out where the leak is. Now, we ask you to do something for us. When you get that certified letter, we ask that you return that card saying that you received the letter so that we know that you got the letter. If you don't turn that card now, we're going to have someone to come to your house and knock on your door, because we really want you to know that you have this major leak before we start billing you. Because if you don't correct this problem by the 1st of December, you're going to get a bill that you're not going to believe is correct. But we're going to be to show you that it is correct. So we're trying to get you to correct this problem now before we send these bills out starting in December. So again, now please pay attention that we're going to send out certified letters to all of those homes and businesses that have excessive water use, which indicate to us that you have a major leak. We'll send you a certified letter, return that card to us, And then you should get busy at finding a plumber that would help you find where that leak is. Because we do not want to send you a bill that you do not deserve. That's what we're trying to avoid now. We're estimating these bills. And let me just tell you now, when these electronic meters start reading your water correctly, some of you are going to be paying more than you're paying now. Get ready for it now. We don't want you to pay no more and no less than you should be paying. But the city has been losing over $300,000 because our meters are not reading properly. And that's been going on since 2013. Look at that money we're losing that we could be doing so many other things with. And I know you as a citizen want to make sure we're paying our fair share so that the city is not absorbing all of that. See, right now, we're having to eat all of that, so to speak. And the city can't afford to do that. We want everybody to pay their fair share, no more and no less. But this notice is to let you know that some of you have a major leak on your property. And we want you to try to find out where that leak is so you could be billed properly starting in December. And we got a real good system here that we're going to be monitoring real closely. We'll be to show you on the screen what kind of usage you're having. You know, we can give it to you about a month, about a week, about a day, about an hour of how much you're being used every day. We have that kind of system in place going forward. I'm excited about that. This is one of the promises that we made when we came into this office, that we were going to get a good water system in place, and we're about to do that. And we want to start this process in December. So let's correct these leaks first before we do that, because we do not want to charge you more than you should be charged. Let's work together on this most point so we can start off right. We don't want anybody to pay no more, no less than they should be paying. But we want the city to get what it should have because, you know, we can't afford to keep subsidizing these water bills. Thank you so much for your support. Have a good day.